friends, it's Chris the BSC. Hope everybody's doing fantastic out there, and I wanted to do kind of a hit or miss sort of recap video for you guys today because this past weekend, Iron Studios actually had an event called Inside 2. They had a live stream, and it was actually really cool. Lots and lots of new reveals, and so I wanted to share them with you because I thought maybe you might have missed some of them. So anyway, let's start. Most of these, not all of them, but a lot of these are 1/10 scale, and this is the first one. This is the Wonder Woman, of course, Gal Gadot, and I think this one is very cool, very dynamic, and I think it looks really good. I think the paint applications look really nice, and it definitely has some movement to it. Again, it is 1/10 scale, and it is already up for pre-order at Sideshow. I will put a link down below if you're interested in this particular one, but I do think it looks good. Very tiny, but if you are a Wonder Woman fan, this is going to be a cool one to add to your collection. And next up, of course, is going to be Superboy. Now, this is again a 1/10 scale piece, but look how dynamic this one is. It's very, very well done. This one also is already up for pre-order at Sideshow, but look at the coat, look at the texturing, look at the red gloves. I'm used to a smaller, Superboy, so this is interesting to see this grown-up version, but it's very, very cool. And again, it's very, very dynamic with him leaping off of that base. So I think this one is going to be a very popular one. We also have a quarter scale piece here. This, of course, is from Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is the black suit Superman, of course, Henry Cavill. I think this one looks pretty good. It does look a little bit plasticky to me, but I do think the likeness is fairly good, although I feel like it's going to be hard to compete with some of the other companies that are doing 1/3 scale so well. I feel like this one maybe misses the mark just a little bit, but it's still very cool looking, and if you're a Superman fan, I can see you wanting to add this one to your collection. But again, I do see a little bit of Henry Cavill there, but it is what it is. So anyway, let's move on to another Superman. Now, this one is very interesting as well. This one is more of your traditional Superman, but this one's called Superman Unleashed, and it does feature a fabric cape. And so I thought that was really interesting. I think it looks really, really good here. In this next photo, I feel like the cape looks, I don't know, maybe just a little bit cheap looking. And so I don't know, I think it looked better with it kind of tucked back behind him. So anyway, we also have a new Batgirl. I think this one is really, really cool. Again, at 1/10 scale, I think that one will be very, very popular. We also have a Wakanda Forever, of course, Black Panther. I think this one will also be very, very popular, I guess you could say, among fans. I think, of course, in tribute to the late great actor, but really, really cool piece. And I think this, again, will be very cool, very popular. So we also saw the Riddler. I'm not going to spend too much time on the Riddler. We just did a hit or miss video on that. I do think it's very, very cool, and this one also is already up for pre-order at Sideshow as well. I just think it's awesome. I just wish it was quarter scale, but I love the art concept here. I think it's really fun with all of the question mark computers down the base, and of course the question mark chair is really, really cool as well. So anyway, I want to know what you guys think about this one because I like it a lot. Next one I'm really excited about. I don't have room for it in my collection, but I love the movie Jaws, and this is very cool. Now, this is very similar to the McFarlane piece that they did years and years ago. I actually own that. I think I heard them talking about it. I think it's actually a tribute to that piece, but it's very cool, and it's very massive. Of course, you have a couple of characters here, the boat, of course, and I just think it is really, really fun, really well done. And again, I'm such a giant fan of this movie. But here you can see kind of how big it is on that oil drum there. It's a big piece, and it would look awesome in any Jaws collectors or movie collectors collection. We also have a John Constantine here. Obviously, the Prime 1 piece got a lot of buzz here recently, and I think this one will be very popular at this scale, at 1/10 scale, because of the price point. So it's definitely a more affordable option. We also have Mera from the Aquaman movies, and I think she looks really cool with the base. And then, of course, you're also going to pair her up nicely with a new Aquaman as well, where she is, in water and he is on land, with the waterfall kind of, or the water, cascading down the rocks. I think it looks cool. I think Mera actually looks cooler than he does. Next up is going to be Lady Deathstrike, and of course, this is another X-Men character. They continue to churn out these X-Men characters like nobody's business, and so I think that if you are collecting this line, you will will definitely want to pick her up. I'm not very familiar with the character, but I think the base looks cool, and again, it's more of a dynamic looking piece, so very cool. This one is a bit of a miss for me. I think the likeness looks absolutely fantastic, of course, to Paul Bettany, but this is a quarter scale piece, and I just feel like it is just kind of weird and lacking a little bit. Again, that's just my opinion. I feel like this is maybe the biggest miss, just because of there's just no color, and that's not Iron Studios' fault, but this is the white version from the show WandaVision, and again, I think the likeness is very, very good, but I just feel like the cape and everything, I don't know, I just don't feel like there's a ton of value in this one. But again, that's just my opinion. I think this one does go for over $1,000. So anyway, it is also up for pre-order at Sideshow, and it looks massive. It actually almost looks 1/3 scale here in this photo, so very strange. But anyway, we also have the Loki alligator, which is really cool. I think this one will be very popular. Obviously, this one's not going to cost very much. I think this one is also at Sideshow right now, and I think it's around the $99 price point. So it's cool as well. I will put a link down below to all these if you're interested in ordering these. But I just like that one. I think it's really cool. They also announced a He-Man license, so I think this one actually looks really cool, and obviously they're going to do a whole line of these, and I think it looks just like the cartoon. I think that's very, very good of Prince Adam, so I'm impressed with that. I think it looks really good. We also have a new Domino, so again, really cool character. I know this is a popular character, and again, it's part of that X-Men line, so just add another character to this incredible list with all the Sentinels and everything else. It's just been insane. This one I love. This, of course, is from Back to the Future 3, which I think is my favorite Back to the Future film. I really like the railroad ties there. I think that is a really cool base. This is a really fun one. I love it. I think it's going to be expensive, but I just really, really think this one's cool, especially with that railroad. I just think it looks awesome. We also have a new Steppenwolf. Of course, this is from the Snyder Cut, and I think it looks really good. I think this will be a bigger piece. We also have some pieces from the Lord of the Rings, so we have the 3 there, which is cool. And then we also have, of course, this guy right here, of course, Christopher Lee, absolutely incredible. And then, of course, last but not least, actually, sorry, I forgot we had one more photo here, but you can see that it's got it's a sizable piece with the base, again, at 1/10 scale. And then here's the other one. So I thought this is cool too. So if you're not collecting the Prime 1/3 scale, half or a quarter scale stuff, that's another one. So they also announced a Scarecrow will be coming, so I think that's cool. That'll be an event exclusive, and so I'm excited to see what that one looks like. We also have some Power Rangers. This set is incredible. It's going to be big. I can imagine this one being pretty pricey as well. And some fun ones. We've got some Flintstones with Dino here, a childhood favorite of mine, so I thought that was really cool. We also have from the Blinder Show. I can't think of the name, but anyway, that's really cool. Of course, Cillian Murphy. We also have some Space Jam pieces, Bugs Bunny, of course, and Donald Duck. So I think, not Donald Duck, Daffy Duck. Gee, many Christmas, I'm thinking of Disney. But both of those are fun. And then we also have a Captain America here. This one's very interesting, very dynamic. It did look a little plasticky to me in the video, so that it is what it is. We also have an ET, which looks good, 1/10 scale. And then, of course, we have Thundercats. So this line looks pretty cool. I think this one will be popular among collectors. It looks exciting. So anyway, we also announced some licenses for the Iron Giant. We also got licenses for Kiss, which I think is really cool. I'm a massive Kiss fan, so that's exciting. We also have the Exorcist line. And then last but certainly not least, we also have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So I can see that being very popular in 1/10 scale. So again, these are just the reveals that they did on the show. I wanted to share them with you. In the comments down below, please let me know what were your favorites. Which ones are you thinking about picking up? Or what licenses are you most excited about? Leave them in the comments below. Otherwise, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you soon right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these 2 awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.